Hi, my name is Ali Kahn. I'm one of the Avreichim from the Young Israel Night Seder Kollel program. And I'm here to discuss with you guys a little bit about this week's Parshas Teitzei. The Parsha starts off by discussing with us an entire situation. It says, Teitzei l'melchama le'vecha, right? When the Jews will go out to war, when Bnei Yisrael will go out to war, and they'll take captives. And when you take those captives, you'll perhaps come to see amongst them a beautiful woman. This is what the Torah tells us. Eshes Yifas Toar, a beautiful woman. And the Torah says that if you have a desire to marry her, you're allowed to do so. But the Torah first tells us, before all this, that you have to bring her into your house, and you have to go through this whole ritual process, essentially. You have to shave her head, and you have to let her grow her nails long, and you have to remove her clothing. You have to listen to her cry for a month. This is the arduous process that you have to go through in order to marry her. And this begs the question is why? What's the whole purpose of this entire process? The Torah tells us that you can marry her. So you can marry her, you can't marry her. What's the story? So I think the question answers itself a little bit. And I think the way that it does this is by telling us that it's true that you're allowed to marry her, but you have to be able to marry her with a certain sense of mind, a certain menuchas and nefesh, a certain peace, a certain thought process, a real thought process, a real eye opener. And the Torah tells us that in order to accomplish this, you have to remove yourself from the situation. And this is the 30 days that you have to wait. You have to wait these 30 days so that you can take the time to process that decision that you were going to make during the time of war, that you really aren't sure that you wanted to marry her at that point in time. So the Torah is telling us this is how a person has to view themselves in life. A person has to assess a situation by taking themselves out of it and giving themselves real time to think, real time to process. And in this way, a person can come to real heartfelt decision, a real decision with peace of mind. And in this way, we can accomplish the goals we set out for ourselves with a real ni'imus, with a real ti'imus, with a real truthfulness, with a real sweetness to it. We can accomplish what we want. We can accomplish our goals in life. I hope you all have a great Shabbos. And I hope to see you all at the Night Seder program every Monday to Thursday, every week.
I want to take a moment to invite you to our special Night Seder program. Our Aaron and Leah Night Seder program has been endowed to our shul, bringing in outstanding young Talmidei Chachamim to our shul every Monday to Thursday from 8:30 to 9:45 every night of the week, in order to give you the opportunity not just to listen to Shirim, but to do your own learning. That means to say you choose, even if it be half an hour a week, you say, I would really like to learn X. I would really like to learn more about Y. And I want to come in. You can find a chevrusa. You'll be assigned your own chevrusa to work through it at your pace, at your level. That's what Night Seder is about. We're shifting from receiving Shirim of Torah to learning Torah ourselves. Please join us for our Aaron and Leah Night Seder program. Looking forward to seeing you there shortly.